Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be. Welcome to this quiet and sacred space. Just to chill, to relax, recharge, rebalance body, mind, and spirit. So I invite you to take that deep and conscious breath. Just breathing, just being aware, following the breath. I always like to bring the breath all the way down to the tummy. And you can feel how the tummy pushes in and out as you breathe. Just relaxing, letting go. You can imagine this part of you around the tummy to be the core of you, the center. And you, for a moment, expanding not outwards, but expanding inwards into the core of you, into the depths. So you can imagine this space as a sacred room where you pull up a chair and just relax. A room that you can feel and observe everything about you. But for now, just follow the breath for a while. If you're really bringing the breath down to the core of you, you will start to feel a little lightheaded as the energy congregates. You might feel a tingling in the body as energy moves throughout you. It's always doing it, but we're not conscious of it. And we normally only breathe from here, very shallow. Not that it's wrong, but you'll feel the difference if you begin to bring the breath all the way down to the bottom of the diaphragm. Just a calm, deep breath. Feeling the energy moving. And just being aware of how the oxygen is received by you, nourishes you, the physical part of you. And all those crystalline atoms that are always in the air and in the earth. Breathing them in. Crystalline atoms nourishing your spirit, your divine self. So receiving nourishment, receiving life, allowing you to be here, to exist. And breathing out all tensions, everything that no longer serves you. And the more time you give yourself, you just feel yourself becoming more and more relaxed, more and more calm, more and more great, just being with you. And then just being aware of how you as body, mind, and spirit, so 3 energies, come together in this now moment, in one harmonious alignment, balance. Just breathe this knowingness in and just feel the difference you can feel when everything of you come together as one. See, body, mind, and spirit, they can't function optimally alone. We need all 3 together, supporting each other. So just being aware of yourself in this space, observing all your thoughts, emotions, pain that you may have. No judgment, just feeling them, just knowing they're there, accepting them. Just breathing with them. You see, the breath, your life, is part of this communication of you consciousness, of you spirit, of you connected to all that is. Love, God. So your breath, when you focus it anywhere, so maybe on your thoughts, your emotions or pain, is that love is directed into a space as a mother does to a child. Just being there, loving it unconditionally, allowing it to be. No judgment. Just embracing all of you. That divine embrace. So just breathing in and out, relaxing, being aware. So remaining fully awake. And that's the big reason I don't like the word meditation, because it has so much negative energy where people, gurus, teachers take you into somewhere where you forget your mind. But your mind is a great thing, a great intelligence of its own. We want to maybe quieten the emotional mind, the confused mind, the victimized mind. But you can only quieten the mind by being with it. allowing it to be. And in that allowing and acceptance, the mind will meld, will fuse with the love that you are, that you direct through your breath. So really there is nothing for you to do but be quiet and be conscious and breathe, just being with you, loving you. So I gave a title for this inner journey we're on at the moment. How to easily raise your vibration. Well, basically just doing this breath work will already be raising your vibration. But it's at times when your mind has taken you over, you are very sad or very angry, can't get out of your grief, your depression, then there are tools that you have that you can practice changing how you feel. So in every moment, you can change how you feel. Being responsible for you. So just breathing. Last week, I showed you how to look at some happy memories when you were maybe a child, a young child with your family, focusing on a happy memory to feel that. And just that remembrance of being happy, spontaneously happy, brings you out of feeling yucky, let's say, and helps you raise your vibration. But today I want to look at just being grateful. Just being grateful for everything that you are, everything that you have, the little things that we seem to not take notice of. So as you breathe and as you relax in this beautiful space in the core of you, allow a movie to play in this room of all the little things and some big things that you can be grateful for. Just allow them to pop up, being grateful for breathing, being grateful for being here now in this moment, being grateful for hearing, for sensing, for being able to change how you feel. Being grateful for the colors you see, the foods you taste, the materials you feel, the delicious aromas you smell. Being grateful for all your friends, family, that are nice to you. Being grateful for situations in your work, your hobbies that are good, that make you laugh, that make you smile, that make you feel good. Being grateful for those people that come and help you. So being grateful for your relationships and your home, that place that you can come back to. Being grateful for the warmth of the sun, the blankets, so much to be grateful for. And although we know it's not all the time, but at some times it all happens, these wonderful things that we can remember and we can be grateful for. And every time we remember, we bring the feeling of being enough, being loved, being important, being of value, being passionate, being compassionate. All these feelings are generated which raise your vibration. It is always how you feel determines how you vibrate. So if we stay in a sad and depressed, negative state for too long, we become all weary, have no energy. And when we're like this, we find that nobody wants to be around us. When we're complaining, poor me. But being grateful generates these beautiful feelings of being enough, reminding us that we were all born sovereign and free to live a beautiful life. Unfortunately, during our human experience, there are some that want to steal our energy by keeping us down. So they've told lots of lies. And we've believed them over the eons of time. It's not just happened the last 10 or 20 years. This has been happening for millions of years. But it's also part of the journey to remember who you are, to remember you are magnificent, as in you are rich and abundant and perfect in your unique way. You are a creator being. You create in each moment. So the more often you can be grateful and get that beautiful feeling generating in your body, it raises your vibration, which brings in more and more beautiful experience rather than bringing in more and more negative experience, because that's what negative thoughts and emotions do, and feelings. So it's very important we keep practicing hiring our vibration. Now, as most of you know, I lost my dear Tom in January. And it's not been easy. I still have many moments, reminiscing, missing, and that's okay, as long as I don't go on too long. And a couple of months ago, I was shutting the sliding doors, closing up for the evening, and suddenly I heard this big loud noise on the window. Boof! Something had crashed into the window. And I looked, and it was a brown bird. I quickly got up and went out and tried to see if it was all right, see if I could help it. But that impact had killed him outright. Now, I always ask, what's the meaning of this? What's the message? What is it saying to me? Apart from the obvious, the bird was flying too low. But that's it. Apart from the obvious, the bird was flying too low. My vibration was just too low. I was flying too low, too long. And when you stay in this, feeling sorry for yourself, and nothing happens, we disconnect from everything and everyone. And the most precious thing I really want now is to have a really clear connection with Tom. And I can't do that if I'm wallowing. Poor me, So this bird was a little message to say, Barbara, get your act together. Because eventually it does kill you if you stay in a low vibration. Yeah, that's a quick way to go to heaven. So important it is to keep our vibration high. Even when we're sad. It's not to say that we can't be sad and angry, but it's about feeling it. It's about allowing it to be there, not going into it. See, we are not our thoughts and emotions and our past. They're just experiences, and we are here now. We are here to have a new experience, however we want that to be. It's up to us, nobody else. And depending how you feel, that is what you start attracting into your life. Very important. Very, very important. So just breathing, just allowing yourself sometimes just to be quiet and make some movies in your head about being grateful. All the times that you feel great. And be grateful, be thankful for those moments, because there are many. We seem to allow the bad times, which are very few, take precedence. So just breathing, just being here, for you, allowing yourself to be whole. You've always been whole. You've always been perfect and unique. You were born sovereign, which means to have authority and the power over yourself, no matter what other people say. They will try. And you are free to express yourself any way you want, as long as it honors everybody. You are magnificent, powerful, because you're a conscious being, because you can choose in each moment how you respond, how you act in life. They're not easy times now. Many people are going through a lot of suffering, but it doesn't have to be. And it's not about us healing and telling others how to change. No, we have to be the change, be the example, shine our light. So when we are vibrating high, a higher frequency, so for instance, sadness and bitterness and anger, then our light will only shine, say, 50 megahertz. But if we suddenly allow that gratefulness in, or those happy memories of a child or with a loved one, straight away that feeling gets bigger. So to 150, maybe to 200. So the more we start changing how we feel, the less time we spend wallowing, and then shining our light brighter and brighter. And it's this light that other people feel. We're all energetic beings. We all have these feelers on our cells that feel into the environment. And your friends, the people you are with, will feel this change in you. Some may be a little bit jealous. They won't want nothing to do with you, but that's okay. Because some people are here for just the human experience. And sometimes that means, being depressed, suffering, in pain. And all we can do is love them. Let them be. You're here if they want to change. They want advice. And in the meantime, be grateful. Shine your light. Giving yourself that divine hug. Well, I feel so nice and relaxed. Energy vibrating high. Feels good. So, I will say, I love you. You are magnificent. Please never forget this. Catch yourself when you're feeling down and click of the fingers. remember to be grateful for some things that you do have, that you are. Okay, I see you again soon online or in person. Adios.